influence operations happen.
Aw, poor CIA.
Andrew is kind of taken aback by this.
Fuck the American government. What have they done for me? What have they done for my children?
Do you really
Besides violate my rights?
Do you really not know the answer to that?
Come on, man.
He doesn't land a single blow in this entire interaction. This is a really interesting game being played here. I would be interested to know how people feel about this. I don't know what the right answer is.
It was the CIA that put me in prison.
Secret Scholars, by the way.
Do I owe the
channel.
CIA?
I like watching his channel.
That put you in
It was
prison.
the CIA's law-breaking that put me in prison.
It was your choice to highlight the CIA's law-breaking to media that put you in prison.
There we go.
And there it is. That is the moment that Andrew lost this thing. It was your decision to highlight the CIA's law-breaking. When is it okay for a whistleblower to blow the whistle?
Government, I think, or the agency maybe, would have been perfectly happy if I starved to death from lack of work or ended up at McDonald's. And I worked hard to rebuild my life. The only people who offered me...
I saw this back in the day. This is actually an old podcast. It was two ex-CIA agents that went on head-to-head. Both retired. One actually went to prison for exposing, obviously, about waterboarding and all this stuff that happened, and the other one, I'll talk about their names and stuff, but they're going at it and stuff. And this gentleman on Secret Scholars, I think he was a college. He looks pretty young too, instructor. But anyways, this is what he does on his show. He just talks about other podcasts. Basically, that's what he does. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. Welcome aboard, everybody. It's California Bear. It is April 29th, 9:14 in the morning. It is, I don't know. It's a lovely morning today. It's 62 degrees. Welcome aboard, two people. We're going to listen to this podcast right now.
We're the Russians.
That seems to be John Kiriako's message. More information
Where
is
did he
good.
get what,
I'm
by the
going to
way?
use the platform that's available.
Where did he get what? Never Fails Gaming. Where am I from? I'm from San Diego, California. Super. How you doing, by the way? Listen to this podcast,
To
guys.
me, it's up to the people listening to think for themselves.
Your children's, they live every day under the protection of the United States. They have all the benefits of American citizens. You get to enjoy. You're here on an American podcast. You flew on American Airlines. You're staying in an American protected hotel.
What do you think my...
Well, I need a doctor. I need a dentist, actually. We'll talk about that later.
children's memories
the
are.
Police officers
I need
driving
money for
around the
dentists,
streets right
actually.
now. All of these people are contributing to the freedoms that you have.
Oh, wow.
All of them.
Wow.
And you're sitting here saying,
You're a true believer.
I'm a true
USA,
believer
right
in
on.
the fact that we have to serve
Yeah, I need a
the
therapist
American
too.
dream. We have to serve the American. That's what we're here
And
to
that's
had
exactly
one.
what I'm doing by opposing
But
the
she
American
retired.
government.
These two guys
I haven't had a
couldn't
good
be more
therapist since
different in their perspective.
So I got
on this
YouTube
topic,
down. I got you
which is
people.
what makes this
Thank you, by
interaction
the
so
way.
interesting.
You don't
533
oppose the American
subscribers. I
government by
appreciate
making
it.
yourself a voice for Russian state media.
Why not?
Because you're not talking out about the American
My
government. First of all.
education, high school, and some junior college, and my trade school at the age of 55.
You're talking out about is Putin's invasion of Ukraine.
No, I talk about the American government every single day.
So whoever you're speaking to,
Yeah.
you are giving credibility and authority and you're loaning.
Thank you for the
all
like,
of
by the way,
your
whoever did
hard
that.
work
People
to
want
Russian
thank
media
you.
for a paycheck.
I don't see how that's a problem. Is it
Because if you didn't come from CIA, they wouldn't care about you.
This everyday spy guy, Andrew, he's selling his toolkit, his courses to teach people how to use espionage. If they don't buy his course, they might be victims to espionage. You're making money off of working for the CIA as well.
I created a 3-minute CIA-style quiz to help you unlock your secret psychological advantage and identify your hidden blind spot. This test was developed to help you weaponize your natural-born gifts and use them to get ahead of 99% of people.
So
you're borrowing the authority of CIA. That's what makes you valuable to Russian media.
No, I'm able to expose crimes that I witnessed in the CIA, sure. And maybe that gives me a little bit more
John
cachet.
Kiriakou, separate of CIA, would not be of interest to Russian media. So what makes John Kiriakou...
That's not true.
I would argue, so what? Our
California
narrative
Bear619
is
on
what
YouTube.
determines how the world views us. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, okay. So, I was one of the government's leading experts on the Middle East.
Without the government, you wouldn't be...
If I had been at the State Department, or if I had been in academia, I'd still be an expert on the Middle East.
You're pulling everything from government, man.
So what?
Andy,
I don't see how you think I owe the government
I'm not saying you
here.
owe the government anything. I'm just saying that the ideals that you must have had in 1984, 1989.
89, yeah.
You must have compromised those ideals. You must have at some point...
I'm a patriot.
Isn't
She was my
questioning
girlfriend
the
before she was my
government and
wife,
holding
so
the
yeah, they
government
had a girlfriend.
accountable something that the United States was founded on?
So, Cat CI News says hi.
I don't
Hello,
know the
Cat
answer to
CI
that.
News.
Of course it is.
So she was my girlfriend
This is
before
where
she
it
was
goes off the
my
rails.
wife
This
for
is
a
the
while.
real question at the heart of this debate.
How...
Isn't that in the Constitution?
If you've ever been curious about buying and investing in crypto, Bitcoin, stablecoins, USAT, or even gold-backed stablecoins, but maybe you felt like it was too complicated, Rumble Wallet is an easy way to get started. You can buy, sell, manage your cryptocurrencies
Oh,
all
there goes
in
the
one
commercial,
place,
guys.
and the app is super straightforward.
Yeah, all these
What makes
podcasters
Rumble
have to
Wallet
do the
really
commercial.
unique is that you can use it to tip your favorite creators and support the Freedom First community that has been built on Rumble. Getting started is simple. Just download the Rumble Wallet app. Sign up with your existing
Rumble Wallet
account.
app.
No need for a new login. Complete
Maybe
a few
I should try
security
that. Maybe I
steps
should
and
try
you're set up in a few
a
minutes.
Rumble
You can
Wallet
start with a
app.
few
Maybe
dollars and
I'll
with
get
Moon
more
Pay
tips
built
from
into
you
Rumble
people
Wallet, you can easily
instead of
buy
trying my
crypto
PayPal.
using your credit or debit card or bank wire. So if you've been thinking about the advantages of crypto, download Rumble Wallet now. Click my link in the description or search Rumble Wallet in your app store. Download Rumble Wallet today and move your assets to where they belong.
Hello.
Well, what part of Los Angeles, by the way? I still live in Los Angeles.
Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy.
I lived in, when I first moved to Los Angeles, I stayed in Boyle Heights for a couple weeks, but I stayed with my aunt. And then I got my first apartment in Whittier, and I lived there for about a year. And then I moved in with a girlfriend in Long Beach. And I lived there for a little bit over 4 years, and I moved back to San Diego. Excuse me. That was in 97. I moved back in 2002, back to San Diego.
Belong in your hand.
People on 2 likes. Thank you, everybody. By the way, I'm listening to a podcast. Whoa. 858-367. The San Diego knows. I'm gonna answer it. Hello. Yes. Who's calling? I'm not interested today. Thank you. Not next week or next year or the following year after that. Thank you. There you go. That's how you do it. You're just polite. Not today. They can do it next week. No, not next week. Not next year. Not ever. Thank you. And then you block it. I know they're trying to sell stuff. It's a local number. The only reason I call local, I answer local numbers when there's simple is because it could be a doctor, it could be something legal or something. So that's the only reason I answer. Anyways, oh shit, what's up, Apostle? Bro, did you have a gun? What kind of question is that, man? I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, okay? How's that? Jesus Christ.
And in your control.
Isn't that in the Constitution?
I don't know the answer to that either. Can somebody flag where there's any mention of individual accountability to the government? Because I'm pretty sure that's why we are a representative democracy. It is our representatives who are supposed to do that.
Those
What if
questions you
do
just don't
encounter
ask,
something
you
that
don't
is
answer,
corrupt within
okay?
the government and you are working
Come on,
for,
man.
say, the CIA?
A woman,
I'd
whoever
be
you
interested
are.
to know, who do you think is right here?
Not us. What we're supposed to do is be really fucking good at what we do and vote in meaningful representatives to represent the constituents in all forms of government. It is not our job to meddle.
That's the big red flag for me. Anytime someone's arguing for blind obedience, no matter what, that is the death of critical thought. That's where he's going to lose this.
We have an obligation forevermore, because we will never be normal citizens.
I think
You
that's
sleeping good?
nonsense.
You can think whatever
I
you
really
want to
do.
think.
I really do. If you are a private citizen, your loyalty is to yourself.
It reminds me of this quote, "That which I have alone protects me." I think there's some wisdom to that. I write about this in the book that's coming out soon. Is when you are in a career path and suddenly you are thrown out of it or thrown under it, you are on your own. So I can understand what that feels like.
Within the confines of the law, of course, and the Constitution. But I don't owe the government anything.
I'm not saying you
Sorry, I'm trying to do a
Thank
quick
you.
share on
Oh.
this.
the government anything. I'm saying that we have a responsibility, we have an obligation to recognize that we can become tools for our adversaries
Well, good
against
for
the very
you.
things
You
that
should.
we believe in.
I believe in the Second
Specifically because of our
Amendment, and you should,
affiliation
but I don't ask those
with
kind of questions, by the way.
Government organizations.
Especially not.
Team you thought
Especially
you were
somebody
part
I
of
don't
is
know.
now trying to take you down, and you're
Just
fighting
the way
for
I
your
am.
own, what feels like your own
I
survival.
don't answer those kind
And
of
in those
questions.
moments, that which you have alone is what protects you.
I just don't
I
answer
sit
those kind
in
of
front of
questions,
a
all right?
microphone every day.
I'm just
and
one
I
of those
talk
people that
about
just
what's in the
don't
papers.
answer questions
That's my job.
when it comes to those
It's a
kind of
2-hour
questions.
news show. That's it.
That's
and then I
just
get
how
up
I
and
am.
I go home.
You talk about your opinions also.
Yeah, my opinions aren't a secret. Right? We all have these personal ideologies.
But it's good. You should.
I'm
You
just.
should own.
I
I
am.
agree with your
I
decision.
guess I'm
Good.
sad. I'm sad for.
I believe in the
But then
Second
where do you
Amendment.
draw the line?
I believe in the
Do
First
you-
Amendment.
Do you not give an interview to a Turkish outlet?
If you're going to support me, you can justify it however you choose.
I don't support the adversary. The adversary offered me an outlet that I gladly accepted.
At a bare minimum, your outlet generates revenue for an adversary.
Ad revenue on a YouTube channel? Okay, I mean, you could make that argument.
It's a government-sponsored radio. I mean, there's no advertising. There's no revenue stream. It's like Voice of America.
If there is no actual money changing hands, I would be surprised, because there's always got to be money that changes hands somewhere. And you're also talking
I'm not
about
sure what that means.
there's always money. There's always a funding source. There's always a donor base. There's always an exchange of value. Nothing is free.
It's a government-funded radio network.
Funded by which government?
The Russian government.
The Russian government funds a radio channel.
Yeah.
For which audience?
For the American audience.
For the American people.
Yeah.
Using the voice of a CIA officer.
Yes.
And you don't see a problem with that.
Absolutely none.
Do we do that in other countries?
Of course we do. It's
And
called
they're
the Voice of
fucking influence
America.
campaigns.
It's called the Voice of
And
America.
they are there for influence.
What
It's
is
the
the name
same
of your
fucking
wife?
thing that,
Why are you
that
asking
Tucker
personal
Carlson did with
questions?
Vladimir Putin.
So you think it's so? How do you? So
What?
I think. But
Why
what
are you
RT
so
is
interested in
paying
personal
for
questions?
Is for a channel of media exposure into the United States.
Good. Maybe I can educate
What's your
somebody.
name?
I'll take it. I'll take it. 7 days a week. I will take it.
This does go to the freedom of speech debate. It's an interesting question, one that I do not have the answer to, but it's worth thinking about. The ideal outcome is more likely to come from people genuinely trying to pursue what they believe to be right.
This week in San Diego, Trading Academy is hosting a free trading and investing workshop for investors who want to learn
The name of
rules-based
my wife
investing
is
methods
Nanda.
for volatile markets.
That's her
Inside
name.
this workshop, you'll
Nanda.
learn that you don't need to be a Wall Street professional to trade like one. Instead of getting a finance degree,
As in
what
Nanda,
if
your
you
business.
could figure out when and where Wall Street institutions were buying? It's all
Yeah, that's a
about
good idea.
locating their financial footprint. That's exactly what we'll talk about
What's
in our
up?
free
Good
workshop.
night for
It's a
24
true
hours. How's
breakthrough
that?
for knowing when to buy and sell stocks with
Jesus Christ, some fucking people, dude. Do I own a gun? What's the name of your wife? What the? Get the fuck out of here. What are you gonna ask next?
All right, happy Wednesday.
What's my
morning.
address? What's my social security number? What's my phone number? Get the fuck out of here. What's fucking wrong with you people? What's my social security number? Fuck. Anybody else? Jesus Christ. UP gives a heart and ice, which means I love ice. Is that what you mean? I love ice? Ah. Yuck, 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 yuck. I get the joke, by the way. Who's stuck in India? YouTuber destroyed his life by visiting. Oh, that dumbass? That's an old fucking story, dude. That's a Ukrainian guy. What was that? That's the big key. Ah, see? Yeah, I'm not as dumb as I look. I got it. You got another one? That's a funny one, by the way. I like that one. Ivermectin proven effective at treating cancer with Nicholas Olsher. You guys want to listen to that one? This one's the one that Rogan was taking when he was when he had the Rona. I like Jimmy Dore. Let's listen to that shit.
Ivermectin actually targets cancer stem cells. And so cancer stem cells are critical. They're like the source of some of these cancers. And chemo doesn't get rid of them. So you might get rid of the cancer
on the chat, guys.
But it's a
personal question, right? That's another rule.
Still have the cancer stem
we'll
cells.
Make the rules as we go. Okay. Jesus' heart. Yes, Jesus. Everybody. Jesus' heart. All right. Rule number 1. No personal questions doxing, okay? No spamming. You can troll. Just don't be an ass. 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 Don't be an annoying ass. That's all. No spamming again. All right, but you can troll. That's cool. I don't mind trolls. Just bring it. Be entertaining. That's all. You're more than welcome to troll. That's cool. I love trolls. Rule number 1. There are no rules. That's true, but there is rules. It's my channel. Or you get a timeout. You get a warning.
No.
You get a warning. Number 2, you get a timeout. Number 3, you're the fuck out of here. Remember that. 10-4. You got it. You got it, GP. Yuppie. I like that name, Yuppie. You got it. No problem, man. You're more than welcome, dude. I like that joke, by the way. That was a good one. I love that one. I got it right away, brother. Or sister, I don't know. Bring me another one. That was a good one, man. You want to listen to this one or you want to listen to something else? Jimmy Dore.
Now there's been some really groundbreaking studies recently about the treatment of cancer.
I can't be in my living room now because they're doing
84% of cancer
roadwork
patients
right now.
Taking a
They're repaving my street. They got machinery out there. They're digging up the asphalt and then they're relaying asphalt right in front of my house. So it's kind of loud in the living room. So we're out here.
Combination of ivermectin and mebendazole for 6 months declared their cancer was either completely gone,
man, I wish I had good, man,
or
but
had
I got
stopped
nothing to
spreading.
smoke, bro. What am I gonna do? Smoke air?
Let's listen to a little
Oh,
bit.
you know what reminds me? Hold on.
Observational study.
All right, back. That reminds me. Good thing you reminded me. My back. I need one for my back, by the way. Nah, man, I can't take one because I have no money. I'm a brokey. I didn't have anything for 420 at all. I got my inhaler though. All those years of working construction, all that fiberglass and stuff, and all those fumes and stuff. It's in my lungs now, and it affects my lungs, my breathing. It acts up. So yeah, it's funny. I know, man. It's funny being broke, man. And all I can do is laugh sometimes. Better start using yoga. I mean, I wish I could, but right now my back's been really killing me. It's been bad. I wish I could stretch out right now, but my back's been killing me really bad the last couple days. I just had epidural shot done. Uh, Going on 2 weeks. What's today? Thursday? Is today Thursday? Or no, tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know. It'll be 2 weeks today or tomorrow. We did an epidural down here by my L5 S1. And there's no relief. But anyways, it's up here too also in the middle of my back. My whole spine's jacked up too. Oh, fuck. I don't want to take pills, man, but I have to get back on them. Fuck. I know, no stretching, but I'm telling you, it fucking hurts, man. It fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. And it's not that we've had like I don't know where you're at right now. Here in San Diego, we've had kind of like weird weather, like since the weekend. We've had like rain. Right now, it doesn't look like it. So the pressure has been kind of like bad. So when it's like that, my arthritis kicks in. So it gets like really like the best way I could describe it. My spine becomes like an old fucking like on a bike, like an old bicycle chain. Like it's all rusted and shit. So it's like it's all stiff. So when it's not, when I warm up and I can like stretch, I can. And right now it fucking hurts. Like, oh god, dude. Oh, yeah, it hurts, man. I don't do that right now. But I do need some THC. I need some THC or some CBD. I have a rub, but I need somebody because I can't. I got fucking little fucking T-Rex arms that can't reach back there and rub it on my back. That helps. So you texted all your messages, huh? Okay. Well, that was weird. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't even do that. Message rejected. That's weird. I must have a moderator or something. I don't know who did that. Retouch on. I don't know. That's weird. Oh god. My back, dude. That's what I do need. I need some THC, man. People said that that's the only thing that does work, actually. That's what I've been missing right now, dude. As soon as I take a little bit of like just some vape of that THC or even CBD, as soon as I just inhale that vape, I breathe it out. Man, by the time I breathe it out, dude, it just gives just instant, dude. It takes pills hours sometimes, and I get like flexibility. Mostly, like it doesn't really take the pain away. Like the pain doesn't like bother me. If that makes any sense. Not too bad Yuppie went. That was a good conversation. Anyways, two people on. I don't know who's on right now. It fucking hurts, man. It's been killing me like that. It's been like that for 2 weeks. It's like since I had that epidural, man. It's like my back's been worse. It didn't help, made it worse. And that's even incredible. It made the rest of it hurt even worse. That's the worst part of this fucking time of the year too. Those flies start fucking bugging me. Gotta get those traps. Those stinky traps. They sell those traps in the garden department, even Home Depot or even like they make these traps. That's attractive and stinky. It smells like rotten fish. Like that's the best I can describe it. But they're really smelly. And you go in there and just attracts them. But you put them you gotta put them kind of far away so they go away, because they'll stink bad. But, keep them away, because if not, they'll be all over you and shit. Oh well, fuck it. I'll listen to my shit then. Nobody's on. Excuse me.
On ivermectin, mebendazole, and cancer. We had like 200 cancer patients, and what we found was after 6 months, 84.4% of them reported to have benefited in their cancer treatments. About half, either their cancers disappeared, they had no evidence of disease, or their tumors shrank. And again, that is half of this entire cohort.
So I actually went and looked up this study, and there it is. Real-world clinical outcomes of ivermectin and mebendazole on cancer patients, results from a prospective observational cohort, okay? This has not been peer-reviewed yet, but here's the cancers they're talking about: prostate, breast,
Looks
lung,
like we found a new
colon, and
it's
liver,
an old medication,
right?
actually, that was good for
and
Rona. Now it's good
here's
for
the
cancer,
disease
guys.
status at baseline. So, can you explain this?
Maybe one of the reasons why a lot of
graphics up
scientists are disappearing
So
or dying.
what you'll see there
Seriously.
is on the one to the left, you'll see 37% of the entire cancer cohort had active metastatic cancer, so the cancer was spreading of the 200 cancer patients. And then, 63% had stable cancer. So they had tumors, but it wasn't actively metastatic, so it was not stage 3 or 4 yet. And then on the right, you'll basically
4 likes,
see
alright,
that,
yay!
that's the
Thank you,
not
people.
spreading graph.
How's everybody
Okay,
today?
and then tell me what this says.
Yeah, so this is part actually. This is the cancer outcomes. This was the primary outcome we measured. And so these patients were prescribed through the telemedicine platform.
So anyways,
of
this
the wellness
medicine is
company,
ivermectin.
and mebendazole.
IVERMECTIN. It's a medication that people were taking when the Rona was going on.
About 61%
Remember when Joe Rogan
so
took
that's a
this medication
61%
that
response rate. That's pretty high,
it's for worms,
for
oh,
a
don't
survey
take it, blah
study
blah
like
blah.
this. So these
That's
are
the same stuff, by the
self-reported
way.
cancer outcomes. And after the 6 months of taking the ivermectin and mebendazole, 32.8% declared that their cancers disappeared. They had what's called no evidence of disease. 15.6% reported that their tumors were shrinking. It's called regression. And then 36% said their cancers were not progressing. So that's called cancer stabilization. And that makes up the 84.4% clinical benefit ratio. In other words, 84.4% of the cancer patients who took ivermectin and mebendazole benefited in their cancer treatment.
Mr. N.A., good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Did actually progress, and so that actually gives validity
turn it down
to
a
these
little bit, man.
results. These are not skewed. This appears
Good
to be
morning,
real,
buddy. How you doing?
but more study
Oh,
now
my
is
back's
needed,
killing me, brother.
with clinical
It's been killing me
adjudication
for a
of
couple
the outcome.
days.
So now we have to do
Wasn't
randomized
feeling it
human
yesterday,
trials,
so
which
wasn't feeling
costs,
too good.
tens of millions of dollars.
Went to the
by
dentist
the way,
yesterday.
and nobody's
After I got home yesterday, I was just
And
too
so,
tired in the afternoon, so
because of
not feeling
COVID,
well,
I've
dude.
realized
Not feeling well
how
this morning,
corrupted
so
the medical system
I'm
is,
sitting out
and
here
it's
now,
all based
in the
on
back.
money and profit, and even the medical
I'm really
journals
doing
are
good, brother.
completely corrupted.
I wish I
We've
had some
learned that.
smoky smoke right
And
now.
there's a big
I was talking to somebody
incentive.
earlier. I
got
said,
this
"Oh,
from Dr.
I
John
wish I
Campbell.
did, man.
Overall,
If I had it."
it is
So
estimated
maybe
that annual cost of standard
I get my,
chemotherapies average $111,000
I'll have something left over
per
after
year.
my
So if you use ivermectin and mebendazole, it's going to
couple
be
days,
pennies
so,
on the dollar, right? That'll be much cheaper, correct?
see what I can get.
Yeah, ivermectin and mebendazole, it's going to be a few
could really
grand
use
at
it, man.
most a year.
That's
Not
the only thing that helps because I've been taking pills
Well, and so you pay
for the last 2 weeks, and
$111,000 a year
all it does is
to
make me
destroy
sleep.
your whole body, right? And so, it doesn't
I
sound
take
like
some
a
more
great
again.
deal to me. I'd rather
I
spend
don't like
much
taking
less
pills, man.
and not destroy
good
my
for me.
entire body.
Well, that's the thing here, Doc. Dr. Campbell
I'm listening
points
to
out,
Jimmy
this,
Dore. Is it too loud, by the way?
ivermectin and benzimidazole.
Sorry, I'm listening to Jimmy. I like listening to Jimmy Dore. Um, he's talking about he's talking to somebody about ivermectin. I don't know if you remember what that is. That's the medication that Joe Rogan took when he got the Rona back in 2020, and they gave him a bunch of shit. CNN, everybody jumped on his ass for taking the ivermectin because they said, "Oh, that's a warmer for horses," and blah 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 blah. And said, "Hey man, this is what I was prescribed. This is what I took. It helped me out. I got better." And then people are like, "Well, dude, that's what other people are taking it." Well, it turns out that there's a doctor talking right now. Say, "Hey, this thing has helped out 32% of people with their cancer. 30 something percent people reduce their tumors." Anyways, I wish I could add this. Like I said, this is what I want to do with my channel. I want to, when I get a new laptop now, I want to share, like screen, what I'm watching, so people can see my live streams or whatever, later on, and what I'm watching, whatever. So this is kind of interesting. So yeah, this is ivermectin. Ivermectin. I thought it was medicine, but it's ivermectin. Ivermectin. There you go. Feels no good. It's a little loud. Couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was because I got the tablet right next to you. I'll turn it off right now. Nobody was on. That's why I had it on. But yeah, that's what I was listening to. Jimmy Dore. So he's talking about that. I might go back inside right now. It was too loud in the front of the street. They're working on the. They're laying out new asphalt. They're scraping it and then laying out like on the other side, and it was real loud in the front of my house. So I came over here. I might just go inside right now since it stopped. Let's go inside right now. Hey Gooch, you wanna go inside the house? Yeah, I ate breakfast already, dude. My blood sugar's good. I took my insulin. I've been up since 4 in the morning. I even did my trading already. I traded one stock and I got SoFi. It went down, so I bought into it. I'm not gonna cry because there was a Russian that said I was crying about my stocks. I was crying about Intel the other day. I was crying so much now that it's up. Now that it's up, I was down. I was crying about Intel because it went down, and I buy when it goes down. I buy more stocks when they go down because that's what you do. And I was crying, and then I'm crying about SoFi, and I'm gonna buy more stock when it goes down. Pendeja. Some fucking Russian was trying to troll me. Some people are stupid when they start trolling you. You can tell they're kids, dude. Trying to troll me about Russia and Iran. I'm like, dude, vale verga. ¿Qué chingado me importa a mí de esa chingadera, güey? I am against this shit over in Iran. I'm not for it. What got on their ass and said, man, all right, you're gonna talk about this because then they talk about Vietnam and all this shit. I said in Afghanistan. Well, dude, did you fucking forget? Did you fucking forget that Russia was in Afghanistan and they got run off? You want to talk about being weak? You guys been in fucking Ukraine since 2014. You can't take that little country? What the fuck, man? Got pissed off. It's too easy, man. These fucking people are trolling you. When you say some shit and they get fucking all pissed off, it gets in their ass. Really? I'm serious, man. See, look. I am against this shit in Iran, dude. I'm totally against it, man. I don't know what got that person going. Thinking I was gonna get pissed off. First of all, arguing on the internet, man, it's like the Special Olympics. There is no winners or losers. That's the first thing. And then second of all, we don't win. Or there's no winners in the war. There's only losers. There's no winners, alright? There's no winners. Only innocent people lose their lives. And soldiers lose their lives. We can't. And how can we say we win? I'm all through. Are you the one fighting? I'm not. I don't get it. Some people are stupid, man. I don't want this shit to happen, man. It's escalating. If they would listen, they would have listened to my shit before, like just 20 minutes before. I said, China and Russia are sitting back and laughing at this. They're just sitting back and like just watching this right now, going like, "Fuck," it's like, you know. But they want to chime in and start saying some stupid shit. As soon as I said that, oh, they got their panties all fucking in a bunch. Anyways, I hope you're doing good, man. You're probably at work right now. And you're gone. I go. Yeah, that pill's starting to kick in, man. I can feel it already. Now, because I'm really going to get goofy. I'm going to get goofy. And then I'm going to get sleepy. It sucks. I hate sleeping during the day. It's a nice day today. I should go for a walk or something. Maybe I'll go for a walk. I mean, the dog don't want to come into the house. Some person's on. I wonder who's on right now. We're on YouTube. Where's the moat? Where's the moat? Oh, we should come in the house. Come inside. Come on. Two people on. All right. What you guys wanna? You guys wanna listen to YouTube or what? Or no? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on, buddy. Hi. Here's my dog Goliath. He's 11 years old. Here's my dog Goliath. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, you took the day off? Had to take my dad to the doctor's and the waiting room. All right on. Did I go to Chicano Park? No, I'm in Chicano Park since this weekend, bro. I don't live nearby Chicano Park. I gotta take a bus and a trolley to get over there, so I don't go there. If I lived nearby, I would be going. That'd be a cool walk and stuff. Yeah, I don't live close to Chicano Park. What's up, buddy? What's on YouTube? What's the control? Let's see. But I'm gonna take a walk though. Yeah, that's what I heard. I wasn't there. I left. I left early. I didn't stay that. It ended at 5, but I got there early and I left early. And ¿cómo se dice? But I did read some shit later on. Actually, I read it yesterday that there was some controversy that people were going, oh, well, they should have had ¿cómo se llama? I forget his name. It's Rob, Little Rob. They should have Little Rob perform. He's a rapper from San Diego, a cholo rapper. I don't know how you want to call it. Instead of her, and then they start saying, "Well, they should have had," then because they start saying that they start making it all like not political, but they start making racial. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Who gives a fuck? It's like, really. If somebody wants to play, who cares? It's like, hey, let them play. She's. I think she's talented. I like her. Fuck, dude. She wanted to play. Let her play. Fuck. Yeah, there you go. People, yeah, see, just what I said. You're saying right there. People complaining that Little Rod did perform. There you go. Yeah, that's what I read. I didn't even know that they were going to play. If I knew she was going to be playing, I would have stayed. Seriously. I would have stayed. I didn't even know that was going to be part of it. Ni modo. I was getting tired. I was getting cold, and then we were expecting rain that night. Oh, you get back. By the time I got that dropped off the trolley down there, um, it was pretty windy and cloudy and stuff. It didn't rain till like later on that night, but even then, what has little Rob done for San Diego? Absolutely nothing. Well, that's true. You know, what are you gonna do? That's true. Yeah, dude, what the fuck happened with that, dude? Nasty crash, SoFi stocks dumps.
Well, it has
earnings.
been an absolutely brutal morning here in the world of SoFi Technologies following the release of the 2026 quarter one earnings report. As you can see here, SoFi's price just absolutely cratered.
Yeah, it fucking dumped. But I bought some though. I don't give a fuck, dude. See what happens. One of my stocks was fucking going down too, and I fucking got out of that shit. I said, fuck it, I'll buy it. I bought into it. Look it. It's only gonna go up from there. It's going down a little bit right now, but it's okay. Maybe I jumped on it a little quick, but I'll jump on it now. See, maybe it's gonna go up. There's a lot of promise with that. Then I heard that she bought a bunch of murals for Chicano artists. Did she? I didn't know that, dude. I should look into that. Hey, you know more shit than I do. There you go. See what I mean? I didn't read any of that stuff in the article. I read an article and stuff. Where was it? It was online. It was on something. That's how I knew about it. And I was reading all the negative shit and stuff from people. I'm like, the comments. I was like, I let it go. I think it was even on Facebook. I said, nah, you know what? I don't want to buy that negative because like I said, hey, you know what? If she want to perform, you know, she's talented. Good for her. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy into the whole negativity and the brown and black thing, separation and stuff. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? I know it's pretty bad in LA. I know that LA has its problem with that, but here in San Diego, we don't seem to have that much of a problem. You know what I mean? We don't. I mean, we don't. I don't think we do. But LA really has had its problems in the past.
And these sorts of mornings can feel like absolute worst type of mornings. Maybe you're on your way to work, maybe you're at work, maybe you're trying to go.
Yuppie, where'd you go, man? You retracted all your comments, and then you come back. Let's get the band back together. No shit, let's get the band back together. Hey, Enne, meet my new friend, Yuppie. Hey, did you subscribe yet, buddy? Yuppie's a new one. LA, very segregated. I know. Yeah, it is. It is. LA is very segregated.
But with that in mind, let's go ahead now and let's jump into it and talk about what's going on. Man, oh man. So what we can see here is that yes, so far released its quarter one 2026 earnings report.
Yeah, Yuppie's cool, man.
It was great. It was a good report. And this is becoming kind of a common thing here in the world of SoFi that I'm learning.
Yuppie's cool.
Maybe you know I'm a bit newer to the SoFi.
Yuppie, Mr. N is one of the OGs here on this channel. Well, I mean, he came along, but he's one of the loyal ones. He's been clean for a while and stuff. He always comes on. You know, hey, Mr. N, you know who I haven't seen in a while? Is I even forgot his name, man. And I was a little worried about him actually for a while. Ay, ¿cómo se llama, cabrón? He's the one that was asking about like going to the Philippines and all that shit. That's somebody else, pinche nombre. What was his name, Gucci? What was his name? He's looking. My dog's looking at me. Hey, I remember that name. What the fuck's his name? He used to be on my show, just like you. He used to pop up all the time too. He hasn't been on in a couple of days anymore now, because he used to come on every day, all the time. He used to pop up. If I do it in the morning, afternoons, or evenings, he used to come on all the time. But I don't know, man. He was sounding down and shit. Like he was like really down and stuff. I'm like, hey man, just I don't know. But anyways, hey Yuppie, this is a community here, man. We're all like, try to stay positive and shit. Like I said, like I was telling you, you said there's no rules. Okay, there's no rules, but in trolling, but there is. There's just kind of we can troll. Just keep it, let's keep it fun. Let's not be like assholes. Let's not be like spamming. Let's all be cool. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it entertaining. Oh yeah, that I do, man. That I do. I do drink plenty of water, by the way. That I do. Unfortunately, my pill is kicking in now. I feel it now, but I do stretch, buddy. Thank you. In fact, once the pill kicks in a little bit more, I'm gonna go out in the backyard and do what I do usually. My therapy is actually my plants, not those kind of plants. I grow chili plants, so I go out there and I water them. I do transfer like some pots from the bigger pots and shit like that. So that keeps me busy for a couple hours. That's my exercise, and then what I go for walks either in the morning or in the afternoons. But I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't want to sleep all day. I'm gonna walk up the hill and do that. Thank you, Yuppie. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm still growing the hot peppers, dude. Like, you guys want to see the? Oh, they're growing out pretty good. Let's go out there. Now that I got the look, man, I got the holder going. Now I don't have to hold my hands with the phone. All right, let's go out there, guys. All right. Thanks, guys. You guys motivate me to fucking get off the fucking couch, get my fat ass up. I'm gonna get my slippers on, get my slides on. Oh. So yeah, I can even bend down and get shit. I couldn't do that an hour ago. I took 3 Tylenol, which is not good for me, but I took one of these fuckers. That's what I'm like. This is what makes me sleepy. That's a gabapentin. Oh, there we go, guys. All right. So, what do we got going? They're growing, man. They're growing. Let's see. Okay, so here I got my red Savina habaneros. These are beautiful little red peppers, and these are actually a little hotter than the regular habaneros. They got a little damn cricket though. They're the little babies, not crickets, pinches grasshoppers. So I moved it from over there. Over there, so I moved it over here. So when it gets a little bigger, I'm gonna transplant these, separate them, because if they're too small like this, they'll go into shock. So I got these right here. These are pekins. When they get big, I'll separate them. This one, I don't know what this one was. I lost the labels. This one right here is a yellow scorpion tail. These I got from my buddy Sal from New Jersey. Beautiful little plants. This one here, this is a 7-pop brown. I got these from my buddy Sal also. These I think are chipeltines from Mexico. These got brought in from a buddy of my dad's buddy. These right here. Oh, Buchalokia chocolate. Buchalokia is the name for ghosts, basically. So these are chocolate. So these are gonna be brown beauties, man. These are gorgeous. Those are the I wish, buddy. I wish they're indica sativa, man. These are black cobras. They're separated because these were little runts. So I got them separated from the other ones. This one, red Savina Veneros. These are the little ones I separated from over there. So Sierra Leone. What is this one? Oh, that's from GM. That's Gary Mason. Violet Ghost. That's a beautiful. These are the grow beautiful plants. Big peppers. This one is a KS Big Orange Tail. Keith Seeger was a friend of mine from a Facebook group. I won these seeds from him, and he said, just name it whatever. So I just gave him a Keith Seeger BG Orange Tail. I don't know what something Ghost. I don't know what I named for the. I don't know. I don't know what I named it. He said, just name it whatever. This one is a stunted plant, and it's actually around 4 years old. It's Chipeltines. It's giving me a pepper or two. It's hopeful. Some black cobras. I think there's a Pekin. Yeah. Several. This is actually from a pepper that fell down. The pepper fell down and started growing. So I transplanted it. This one here, these right here are beautiful peppers when they grow out. These are called I forgot the fucking name again. They're called alright, buddy, take care, man. Talk to you later. Thank you, Yuppie. Thanks for coming. Sugar Rush Peach. These are Sugar Rush Peach. So they grow about the size of a serrano. And they're the heat of a jalapeno. And they're yellow, but then when they're ready, they turn into a peach color. So Sugar Rush Peach, and they have it tastes kind of like of a lemon. So that's what I got there. So then we come over here. And these over here are a mix of all my black cobras. And all these right here were actually originally the size of this right here. All these right here. And then these right here are peppers that fell down. They dried up, fell, and they started growing. I just let them grow. Oh, no, it's just the flower. But it's all right. It's just the flower, so look off. There we go. See, there's the stoma. So that's the pepper right there. So that's okay. It's okay. And these right here, these actually are another. I need sticks to hold these up. Are actually plants that start growing. I didn't plant these. They just started growing from peppers that fell down, I guess. Oh, my spider plants need water, I think. Yeah, I gotta get water today. I'll get the hose tonight. One of these suckers. This plant here has gotten pretty big. I transplanted it. This one finally, she likes it. She's happy. And it's pretty moist down there. I don't want to put more water in there. This one's one of its babies. It had 3. And the other 2 didn't make it, but I pulled this one out and I transplanted it. Yeah, it's got water. But those, here's a pepper right here. That's it, man. A lot of them didn't grow. that I had originally growing. But that's plenty. It's gonna keep me busy because I'm gonna have to like transplant all those to bigger pots eventually, like those when they're ready. Separate them, grow in the bigger pots. And that's gonna be plenty of pots, and then we're gonna have fun because we're gonna make lots of salsas and stuff. So yeah, all these had different seeds and stuff that never grew out, and it sucks, but it is what it is. I got those over there. They're my runts. They're a lot of Pekins. They're runt plants. They're a couple years old too. They're still hanging around. Those died, but those still hanging around there. So we'll see what happens with those. So that's it, guys. 5 likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. This is what I do, guys. I mean, this was getting me moving around, moving my fat ass around ever since 2021, basically after my stroke. You know, I just kind of move around here, and around this time, I try not to because the sun kills me. This is what I do. I just do it as a hobby. I like growing them. I geek out over them. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Miss Annie. Yes, I make salsas. My pops does actually. I'm gonna start making them more. I'm gonna start making them. I wanted to start another channel and stuff. That's a lot of work, so I'll just integrate them in this. What I'll do is I'll integrate them just on this with the live streams, and then eventually when I get on another laptop and all the equipment and stuff to do the editing, I'll make the videos and just put them in my social media. And if that catches on, then I'll make another YouTube channel with it. What do you think? We have to come up with a name. I threw the name out there, and some people like it, some people didn't like it, but I'm thinking like Also Unbearable Chilies or something. It's kind of long, but Also Unbearable, Oh So Unbearable. Get it? Like Also Unbearable, Oh So Unbearable. So I don't know, kind of gay, but I don't know, something like that. But something like that. It'll be kind of like a bear, with a chili, some kind of chili, and just breathing fire. Right, buddy? Just growing peppers, making salsas. And I want to make salsas. I want to make like hot salsas, but I want to make like flavorful salsas, not just like. And I follow a lot of them on what's they say on Facebook. A lot of people make them, and I I save their reels or their whatever videos. I just want to make them. I want to make them with my own chilies and stuff. But I don't see a lot of people making them with those peppers, those black cobras. I don't see anybody using those. They make the chiles arbol, and that chili, it's like I don't know why I can't grow that plant here. I can't grow it. When I grow it, it doesn't produce many chilies. So I don't know if the environment here is not like, I don't know. Spicy bear. There you go. Something like that, huh? I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. First, we gotta get the product. The name's gonna be later on. You know what I mean? We have to have the product and the videos and stuff. We have to see how that hits. We'll come up with something, but just gotta start doing it. You know what I mean? Something I've been wanting to do. But yeah, those black cobras. I've done videos before in the past. Check it out in there. If you look at my old shorts and videos, maybe I'll re-release them again. That's what I was thinking. Like redo them like new again and stuff. Unfortunately, some of those chilies aren't growing again. But that's how I started my channel. That's how I started doing my channel, the live streams and stuff. Yeah, I was doing that. I was doing them both on Facebook and Instagram, and I was doing them on on YouTube. When I first started my YouTube channel 3 years ago, I used to do reapers, reapers and scorpions and ghosts and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of them grow this year. They didn't grow. And that's kind of good. My tolerance is down. My tolerance is way down, man. I can't handle a lot of the peppers anymore. You have Nero? What is Nero? Yeah. Yeah, also unbearable. That's the one I was selling. Also unbearable peppers. That's exactly how is it. Also unbearable. Like also oh so unbearable peppers. You alright, buddy? Come here. Oi, 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 oi. I know. Are you going to bath? I gotta get a bath. I gotta get that stuff for the fleece. This, we're gonna get it for you this month. I promise. I know. Yeah, they're bothering you. I know it's warm already. I know. Oh, you're my puppy. Oh, yeah. My 11-year-old Chihuahua. I know. My number one. We gotta get you a friend. How about we get you a girl dog? A girl dog be okay, right? A girl dog? A girl dog keep you company? A girl dog from the shelter? A small girl dog? Yeah. So you won't be so lonely when I go out? Yeah? A girl dog? Let's see. Goliath. Oh, yeah, my back's starting now. See, I couldn't do that a couple hours ago, guys. Oh. Yeah, I'm at 5:33, guys. I mean, I'm picking up drivers, man, here and there. That's kind of cool. And not everybody's an asshole. I noticed that. People kind of cool. How and why, I don't know. That's kind of cool. I look at some of my old videos and I listen to myself. I'm go, many people just really like listening to me and it's like watching me. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. Yesterday was pretty. Yeah, I don't know how to say it, man. Yesterday I went to the dentist. I've had problems with my teeth, obviously, and being a diabetic, you have to pay attention to your teeth, right? Um, all right, peace out, brother. All right, brother, take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for the like. And I went to the dentist yesterday. It's real close by. I was all happy. I'm like, dude, it's close by, and I didn't have to wait months. It just basically a week and a half from when I called. I'm like, cool. So I walked over there, right? A little bit over a mile, I think. I don't know. I don't know how long it is, but it was warm. I'm like, fuck, dude. It's like, as soon as I started walking down the hill, I'm like, oh man. Quarter of the way, I'm like, God damn, dude, I'm tired, man. My hips and my back. It's like, I went light. I didn't carry my backpack full of shit. I just carried my. So I'm not carrying stuff in my pockets. So my phones, my charger. Or I get sleepy. My hoodie. I had to take my hoodie off by the time I got halfway there. Kind of sweaty. So I finally get there. And I'm like, oh. So it was like on this side of the strip mall. I thought it was on the other side, right next to In and Out. You know, it wasn't like I happened to look up. Oh shit! Okay, there it is. So I walked in, reception, and it was pretty big area. And there wasn't that many people. All right, so I walked in, and actually there was nobody like there. And I heard like they're drilling and shit. And the dentist's busy, and they're busy, but there was like nobody in the reception area. So one person walked by, we're with you. And another person, well, we're with you. We'll be with you. That's all I heard. We're with you. All right. So it gave like 15, almost 20 minutes went by. They finally said, oh, okay. How can I help you? Oh, what's such name, such and such. It's my first time. I have an appointment at 10:30. Okay, well, here. Can I have your ID and insurance card? Okay. Here, fill this out. Fucking long ass form. Say, oh yeah, don't make a line. Each one, check it off. Okay. So I finally go there, and there's another person there. I said, oh, I'm finished. Do I put this here, or do I hand it to you? And she just looked at me. Okay, and I just put the tablet right, the paper right there, like away from her, and I walked away. And she waited till I walked away. She said something. Sir, sir, sir. And I turned around. Are you talking to me? Yes, sir, I'm talking to you. Okay. How can I help you? Now that you're talking to me, not ignoring me. Yeah, that's, I had to take it that way because, like I said, I walked up to her. That's just how I am, man. I mean, hey, I asked her, hey, this is the paperwork. Do I hand it to you or do I leave it here? And she just like looked at me. Wait till I walked away. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Digress from that. I forgot what even she asked me. She asked my name or whatever. So I sat down. Then the other young lady that actually took my ID, and she called my name out. Oh yeah, and she actually walked up to me and gave me my ID, and she, oh, thank you. I said, yeah, appreciate it, miss. Then they called my name. And they had me walk in, and they were doing X-rays. And I had my backpack, I had my hoodie, and I had my walking stick. I said, okay, it's like they want you to like stand up and then do the X-rays of your, whatever that machine goes around. So I didn't know where to put myself. I just put it over there on the chair. Okay. Okay, now you have to come over here. And she walks away. I'm like, where do I go? Oh, where's my phone? I gotta go get my phone. My sensor's going off. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm here. It doesn't like being too far away from me. Okay. Anyways. They wanted me to sit down in a chair. I said, well, where do I put my stuff, because I didn't know where to put it. It's just anywhere. I'm like, okay, well, where? Over there. I'm like, well, I said, your stuff's there. I don't want to bump it. I'm like, and she just kind of like snapped it, just there. I said, well, I've never been here. I don't know where to put it. I don't know if it's in your way. I've never been here. I kind of had to say it that way because I've never been here. I don't want to put your stuff. I don't want. I said, I don't know where to put it. That's what I'm asking. I was kind of getting that hood rat attitude right away. I'm like, what the fuck, Well, I know it's Lemon Grove, but you hood rats don't have to act like hood rats here, okay? You know? This is kind of like this area here, Lemon Grove, like just east of here. That's how it is, but it, that's how I was getting already to it. So I go over there. So then they started. I hate. This is what I hate, man. This is why I hate the dentist, guys. I hate the dentist because I don't like being touched. What it is, I don't like being touched. But another this I don't like is I don't like people probing in my fucking mouth. I don't like people probing in my mouth and all that shit. And then they have to stick those things in. Have you ever been to the dentist and they do the X-rays? Those things they have to bite into it and then they start poking like in your gums and your tongue and it hurts. Those things you have to wear to chew on it and stuff. Those X-rays. And I was, oh yeah, it's fucking hurting. It's jabbing your tongue or whatever. It's hurting like my jaw, my jaw, because some parts are tender. Okay, so we're getting through that, and then she switches it up with other others for their teeth and stuff. Long story short, she finishes, and then the actual dentist comes in. Oh yeah, Mr. Bear. Okay, yeah, have you felt some pain? Well, yeah, like that's why I'm here. It's like, and I told her, yeah, I have this one broken tooth, and kind of it's been infected a couple times. It's here, and the infection goes up, here, and it goes up my nose and my eyeball. And I said, then also besides the cavities down there and stuff, and also now I had a couple of teeth pulled back here, but now my wisdom tooth's coming out. And I think it's coming out sideways because now it's stabbing my tongue back here. Okay, let me check. She goes in there, she's checked. Yeah, it's coming angular. She said angular, and she verified. So my wisdom tooth back here is coming out at an angle now. Why fucking knows why now it's coming that way? After I had the two back teeth pulled out already a couple years ago, because they're compacted, and they've not just one, but had pulled both out. So, anyways, now the fucker's coming out sideways. It doesn't hurt from it coming out. There's nothing in its way, but now it's like basically it's like a razor blade because it's so sharp. It's cutting my tongue all the time. So the dentist told me that they're gonna have to remove this one here, the broken one, and that one back there. On top of that, they're gonna have to do some deep cleaning because I got so much buildup. And I have gum disease, which I've known I've had gum disease, but I have bone damage also in my gums. Or basically, I got about a minimum of $10,000 worth of damage that has to be repaired. Oh, let me backtrack. Because I'm on blood thinners. I have to stop taking the blood thinners. So they gave me a paper that I have to give to my doctor. My doctor has to look at it, fill it out, give it to them, and then they have to set up the time and date and all that stuff. Same thing with my epidural. So I have to get permission to stop my blood thinners to set it up and yada yada yada. So now going back to what I was saying, the work they have to do is that they have to remove some teeth on top of the cleaning and the cavities and the crowns. So we're looking at a minimum of $10,000, which I think it's cheaper than I thought. But out of 10,000, 1,000 has to come out of my pocket. So that's when I was talking to the young lady that came in. That was the dentist. The lady came in. So would you like to pay that out of pocket right up front, or would you like to make a payment plan? Well, I figured the payment plan. Okay, let me send you an email. That time my phone died. Let me charge it up after that. It did. Okay, we'll wait till your email. Like, okay, let's wait. And then she asked, "Well, how would you like to pay for today?" Like, I'm okay. I had to like tell, and I had to get. They were waiting for that whole thing because they wanted to take imprints from my molars and everything, because then I want to have everything ready. At the yeah. So I stopped. I said, you know what? I better get up right now and just say I don't have any money. We can't do this right now. As I was trying to get off the seat, she was like back there. The dentist was gone, so I just decided that moment that let me just tap out and just say, hey, you know what? Let me figure out how I'm gonna pay for this right now today. So as soon as my phone charges, I'm gonna make a phone call. That's what I was thinking. Alright, I'll make a phone call right now because all I have is exactly 387 in my wallet right now, and not in my wallet physically, in my wallet, my digital wallet. I have $3.87. So as I was trying to get off the reclining chair or the laying down, I'm getting up and I got dizzy, and I haven't gotten dizzy in like I don't know how long. Like, and I'm forcing myself up, and I'm getting dizzy. And I don't know what the hell brought that on. I don't know if it was from the stress. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened, guys. I haven't felt like that in a long time, and I got scared because I thought I was gonna pass out. So then I finally got up. I reached my walking stick. I was in the corner. I reached out and I got up. Got my backpack. I had my hoodie on already because it was cold. Because I was relaxed till then. The dentist came in. I was actually falling asleep. But after like that whole thing and like the money and all that stuff, was like I woke up. So I hobbled over there. I got lost trying to fuck. It was a big area in the back. It's big. It's like different areas. I had to follow the sign to exit. I finally found the young lady, and she was on the phone. So I went to the front, and I was looking at her, and she saw me. Oh yeah, what? I said I gotta talk to you. Okay. And she got off the phone. So how can I help you? Well, it's kind of personal. Can I talk to you? Like, so I came back inside, and I tell her, I say, hey, well, it's like I was kind of ignorant, and I thought my insurance was going to cover this. I thought it was going to cover all of this. And she kind of giggled. Oh, yeah, it's a lot. It's like, well, your insurance is going to cover most of it. It's just not going to cover, what I told you. And yeah, I understand that, but I don't have to cover right now. So how much for today? What's done right now? I said, what's gonna right now up to what they did right now? What what do I owe right now? So I can make a phone call right now. I'm not gonna leave. I'll stay here. My phone's charging right now, and I'll make a phone call right now, and I'll stay here, and we'll just settle right now what I owe. No, and she kind of giggled again. No, it's okay. Your phone. Your no, no. Before she said that, that's right. No, she said, "Well, you don't even have the $20." That's what she said. She said like that. She said it was gonna be like 20 to 100 or something for the day. It's like, no, I don't even have the $20. She said, you don't even have the $20 today. I said, I don't. She said, don't worry about it. No, your insurance will cover it. Dude, that made me feel, man, like so fucking. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how to explain how that made me feel, man. I guess the copay was $100 and something, $20, $100 and something, whatever. So I guess she meant to say you don't have, the copay. So I was ignorant. I thought my insurance was going to cover all that. My Medi-Cal, that's what I have for insurance, by the way, in case you people are wondering. So no, don't worry about it. Your insurance will cover. Okay. And she just said, Nate, just come back when you're ready. When you're all, when she said, when you're all organized. She said, when you're better prepared. That's what she said. When you're better prepared, just come back. Okay. All right. I hobbled over and got on the outside in the waiting area. And got my stuff in my backpack. I got my earphones on, my cap, and I just hobbled out and just kind of started walking home. And that was it. That was yesterday. And I wanted to forget yesterday. I haven't felt like that since the first day I went to the hospital when I was taken in for my stroke, and the way that one guy, that orderly, made me feel that one day when I got taken to the emergency room, and he's just grilling me with questions, and I'm like, ah, and he yelled at me, raised his voice, and snapped at me. I'm like, hey man. And I started crying. I said, man, I used to be a union pipe fitter, and here I am, dude, and I have no insurance, and I don't know what's wrong. I started crying. I remember I started crying. I've been trying to get medical help. There's something wrong with me, and I just started crying. I remember that. And I think he felt like shit. He felt like shit for the way he was acting. He was the way he snapped at me. Because I broke down. And that's kind of like what I felt like yesterday. And I just, I walked home. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up when you just don't have the medicals. And it's nobody's fault. I mean, it's nobody's fault. I'm not gonna say, it's just fucked up when you don't have the means to support yourself, and especially when you don't have the means to take care of yourself, with your medical stuff. And right now, I need stuff with my teeth. I need to get about $1,000, man, to have my teeth fixed. Something I've had to do for like the last 3 years, actually, now. I was just thinking about something that I shared. Something I shared on X, actually. It kind of made perfect sense about different dimensions. I'll share it. I know you guys can hear it, but it's what I wrote. I didn't share it on on Facebook. I just shared it on I shared it on X.
Let's walk through the 9 dimensions of creation. The first 3 dimensions are space: north, south, east, west, up, down. This is the journey from singularity to duality, to the fullness of yourself. When we understand these spatial dimensions, we can see the duality in the directions within ourselves. This brings us back to the centered point of oneness. The 4th dimension is time, encompassing the past and the future. When we acknowledge this duality, it brings us back into the present moment, the eternal now. The 5th dimension is our connection communication with spirit. We often label this duality as good and evil or God and devil, but it truly is the balance of all things. It's the ability to see the unity and love in all aspects of spirit. The sixth dimension is the divine plan intended for you. If I wanted to keep you away from the plan of God, I would tell you there's something wrong with this number. The seventh dimension is the bridge from I to we. It is understanding the linear laws of the universe that shift you into the curvature of space-time and the state of we. The eighth dimension is the we dimension, experiencing all energy and life through your eyes and the eyes of another. It is the eternal, infinite expression of all energy and possibilities. The ninth dimension is the divine plan for all. It is the unity, completion, and observation of all possibilities and potential from the divine creator's perspective. There is no hierarchy. These dimensions are unified states of consciousness, observing and supporting each other in love, unity, and oneness. We must remember each dimension is part of our divine path. When we integrate this knowing, all of creation will change through our eyes and the eyes of another. Thank you, and I love you. Let's walk through the 9 dimensions.
The 9 dimensions. It's kind of what I feel like with the Philippines. And that's what I wrote. The Philippines 100%. So basically, when I'm in the Philippines, that's what I get, the understanding. It's like I'm there as a whole, but physically, I start deteriorating. Over here, they're keeping me together physically, but spiritually, emotionally, I'm deteriorating. If that makes any sense to you. Peace out.